Hello everyone. I hope you are excellent on this day. I invite you to stay and watch all the video, because I will give you your horoscope for today, as well as the most important aspects that have to do with health, money, and love. I also invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell of notifications, so that you always know everything related to your sign every day, and so you can prevent many situations, and know to deal with any unforeseen. Welcome, Leo. Thank you for tuning in to your April 20th horoscope. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of money, lucky numbers, love, health, work and family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on receiving daily updates on your channel horoscope for today. A very sincere moment between you and a person from your past could occur today. It will be something you've both been waiting for a long time, and it involves telling truths you haven't yet had the chance to reveal. Let go of the anger this may cause. It already happened, you can't change the facts. You're starting to have second thoughts about a decision you made in the past, which may now be catching up with you or making you doubt whether it was the right one or not. It's not good to create apprehensions about things you don't yet need. Remember to always be as clear as possible about the things you really want in life. You wouldn't want to find yourself later on as someone who's lost. Love needs to be expressed, and you're keeping quiet too much. You could receive a plea from the person you love. In love, some ghosts from the other person's past appear, which could make you feel a little bad. Don't let this interfere with what you've built, nor should you generate jealousy over this situation. You have to accept it as something very natural that can happen in anyone's life. It's likely that you haven't managed to reach the point you really want to be, so if you're in need of money, you should turn to the people you trust. You know things will go much better in time, but there are things you must pay for that can't wait. You're letting life pass you by without getting on the train that takes you to a better place. Don't let the opportunity to be happy pass you by just because you don't have the desire to move forward or because you're scared of the possibility of reaching a place you don't know. You will be loved by someone who had caught your attention in the past, but whom you had already forgotten. Many times, people find themselves in moments where their thoughts and feelings are elsewhere. This gives them the opportunity to get to know each other better. Leo always wants to win and can continue fighting for what they want, even if there's no hope. If someone has told you no and you don't see any further interest on their part, don't insist. A possible relationship is brewing elsewhere, so give it your all without a second thought. Spinach and green vegetables can help you feel fuller without gaining weight. Try including them in your diet. We always have the opportunity to give love and understanding to our loved ones, so I advise you not to let the moment pass and to assist whoever needs it. There's a lot to do at work right now, and if you truly want everything to be okay, you don't have to view the things happening right now as bad. Don't forget that the things you have inside you can't truly change. If love is doing you good, then you have to let yourself be guided by what you feel and are truly giving little thought to what you need right now. Remember very well that everything that is happening could be the best thing for you today. There is a great job opportunity right now. Don't let everything pass you by. You're old enough to begin to realize that everything you can achieve could truly stop happening right now. You may already have a lot to say right now. That's a good part of your life and what you feel. Never forget what you feel now. It's unlikely that you'll have to make a serious and important decision today at work. It's better to stay in good shape and with a calm mind to face what will come in the future. Possible difficulties. If you have a family problem, it's often better to let it run its course and see where it goes. An elderly person will ask you for a very simple favor. Don't say no, they have been someone important to you. If it's a matter of work, there are times when we can't handle everything that's thrown at us, so it's best to be honest in those situations. Life is preparing a surprise for you that will arrive very soon, but it's not yet time for it to arrive. Remember that everything happens when it's supposed to, not when you expect it to. You're starting to come out of your shell. If you still live with your parents, the time has come to leave the nest, so today you should find a way to do it in the shortest possible time. You have the potential to have a very good life, financially speaking, so you should start doing everything you can to achieve it without setbacks. Someone who cares about you will pay you a very nice compliment today. Don't let the moment pass to start getting to know each other better. Something good could come from it. Leo knows very well that not everyone can be trusted, so today they will be capable of saying many things that could prevent them from doing good in the future. You have to get on better terms with the world, make peace with those who have hurt you, and move forward, Leo. Today you should resolve to do new things in love, so it will be of utmost importance that you start enjoying what you do more and that you keep your mind firmly focused on the common goals you have with the person you love. This is essential for your life, Leo. Today, don't try to stray from the path you're charting. You can start going with the flow for now, with the people you know have things to give you at work. There's no point in holding anger and resentment in our hearts, that will always lead to illness, which will leave you feeling very ill, dear Leo. Free your soul and heart from it, don't be afraid. You often lose in life, but when it's your turn to win, things always seem much sweeter, so don't be afraid to take risks today. The stars align to generate confidence and pride, dear Leo. When the sun enters Sagittarius and your solar fifth house, these vibrations are all about embracing your daring side, helping you push the boundaries of fashion, fun, and social norms. Be wary of personality clashes just before the evening arrives, when the moon faces off with Saturn, avoiding unnecessary drama or power struggles. Fortunately, you'll have better things to focus on, as the Virgo Sun and Pluto share a supportive trine, bringing opportunities for transformation in your finances, well-being, and overall health. Lean into what feels right as the stars align to support your best life. This day is all about change. You may come into contact with someone who will bring substantial changes to your life or who will connect you with others who can spark change. However, not all change is good for you. You'll need to analyze whether the change will be positive in the long run before deciding to go with the flow. You've been stuck in your head lately, Leo. You can't convince yourself to get out of that feedback loop. You'll need to use your body to get yourself out of your mind. Luckily for you, today's supportive trine between the feelings-oriented Scorpio moon and structural Saturn is the perfect combination to flip the script. Take a step on your own to get moving, a midday walk or a yoga class, and then reward yourself every time you get up and move. As a bonus to this release of kinetic energy, don't be surprised if your erotic engines start purring loudly. You may notice a certain intensity around you, Leo, but that's actually a good thing under today's stars, so don't be afraid to go there as needed. The intuitive moon is touring your fundamental fourth house of home and family, so you're in a rather low-key mood compared to your usual state. Fortunately, this mood will perk you up during the day, as the moon stretches across the sky to form a trine to hardworking Saturn, currently encamped in Pisces, and your 8th house of lump sums and other people's money. This sector of your chart can be a minefield, considering the number of topics it covers: love, death, taxes, inheritances, and so on. So it's actually a very positive thing that the moon comes to the rescue with peaceful energies. Lean into this energy and see where it takes you. The 8th house is a mysterious place, but it can also be very lucrative. The moon's move into your solar 5th house today is energizing and uplifting, dear Leo. However, today's energies aren't as joyful, although it's a kind of positive intensity you appreciate. You have a Sun-Pluto trine working in your favor, and while it directly affects your practical affairs, it also helps you personally, as the Sun is your ruler and Pluto's influence adds a little more influence to what you already have going for you. You may discover activities and projects that make the most of your talents and abilities, and these can be beautifully showcased today. Your desire to improve, grow, and develop is strong, especially with your income, work, and health. This is a time for self-improvement through better attention to these areas of life. You may be feeling comfortably ambitious now, and the good energy is with you to fuel your desire to build or grow a business or project. You come across as very competent and capable. Now we'll tell you how you'll fare with money and luck, but first, remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. This helps us a lot and ensures you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Take a leap of faith, Leo. It may be time to flaunt your creativity when the moon enters fiery Sagittarius. Lunar energy will encourage you to immerse yourself in your talents and ideas throughout your workday. You may feel it's written in the stars to prioritize such endeavors, as the lunation will harmonize with your own cosmic energy as your workday progresses. You may become increasingly bold in making your mark on your goals. Don't be afraid to showcase your creative abilities, as it could lead to something spectacular in your professional life. Things may not be entirely as you expected, but in times like these, it's important to look at the bigger picture. Everything we go through is a learning curve designed to help us become stronger and wiser. Under this lunar energy, today you can reflect on your financial situation on a deeper level. What challenges have you faced and are still facing? There are positive opportunities on the way, but first, there's a soul lesson to be learned. This is a karmic moment for you, so take the time to evaluate and reflect today. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers are 16, 28, 39, 4, 11, 6. Love journal. Even if you take your telescope and turn it toward the night sky, Pluto is likely just out of reach, like a pinprick in the sky. Leo, right now, Pluto is fast asleep in your solar 6th house of productivity and physical health. Every time it sleeps as it is now, its energy is directed inward to help you revolutionize and transform your life. Reflect on how it has helped you evolve in your career, fitness, or diet, and then also assess your work-life balance. Remember to radically break out of any pattern that doesn't give you the opportunity to enjoy pleasure and passion in your personal or romantic life. Sometimes it's okay to simply stay home and cuddle with your loved one. The moon is in Sagittarius and your 5th house, highlighting the need to allow yourself to do that. We're conditioned in our society to think that we always need to be out and about with our partners, doing things all the time, because otherwise we risk getting bored, and that would supposedly jeopardize our connection. However, it's equally important that you can be with your partner in stillness and emptiness, that you can cuddle and know that being in each other's presence, no matter where you are, is enough. This is a great time to pour your loving energy into your home space, making it a place that allows you to visit your lover. At work, you're receiving messages from the Almighty from someone close to you. Be receptive to them and let them guide you. You must change your plan of action before making a mistake you'll never be able to undo. Your financial situation and expenses seem well balanced. You may even try to be extravagant. Even so, there will be a sudden influx of income from unexpected sources. How much rest do you get? Do you allow yourself downtime to recharge? These are good questions to ask yourself today, as the moon is in Sagittarius and your 5th house. You're so absorbed in work that you forget that it's equally important to rest. When you don't, you risk burning out, which prevents you from being as efficient and productive as you'd like. Practice taking it easy and direct your energy more internally today. Health. You're in the prime of health, but beware of climate change, which seems to be affected by sinusitis or a similar illness that is currently in its acute stage, but can become serious or chronic if you tend to be careless. Find ways to stay in a warm, dust-free environment. Patience is crucial today, Leo, or you may feel overwhelmed by frustration. This is the perfect time to try to find outlets for your emotions, such as writing or drawing, that will allow you to release negativity in a safe and healthy way. Black onyx is a protective crystal that will prevent you from taking on the negativity of others today. Carry a piece of black onyx with you throughout the day to help maintain positive energy. For a delicious and filling snack, slice a pear and serve it with a side of cottage cheese. This sweet and creamy treat contains antioxidants, vitamins, protein, and calcium. Family and friends. Tensions between you and your partner may rise at the beginning of the day, but love will calm all that escalates. Peace and intimacy will prevail, and the day will end warmly. You can even plan a day out with your loved one at your favorite destinations. Be sure to check in with yourself regularly throughout the day, because things can change in a moment, and what changes first will be your opinions and emotions. Currently, the moon is moving through Sagittarius, illuminating your fundamental 5th house of home and family. This transit is about nurturing and revisiting your emotional connections, so sexual matters won't play a big role in this transit unless you're already married and cohabiting with your chosen partner. Compatibility. Work. Taurus. Love. Cancer. Lucky. Gemini. Lucky color today. Aquamarine. Remember to get your accounts up to date. A past love might come today to ask you questions about your time together. If you no longer have any deep feelings for that person, consider lending a hand. You might be one of the few people who truly knows them and is willing to help. You have a large monetary debt that will be collected today, which will cause a significant drop in your finances. Even so, don't fail to pay what you owe. The work needs to be done slowly and very well planned. If you need to take a few days off, you can request that permission today. Married life seems a bit tough right now, but it's just a normal phase that everyone in a serious relationship goes through. Remember that a relationship is a partnership that gives us stability and the trust of another in a joint project, all wrapped up in a deep and selfless love. The complicated period you may be experiencing is soon to end, just be patient. It's not a good day for love, nor for making serious commitments in this area. Single people who have been trying their luck with someone recently are likely to see their efforts go nowhere, as that person most likely won't continue to show the interest you need right now. Don't let go of passion in your relationship. If you've been in a relationship for several years, it's very possible that this aspect has cooled off a bit, but it's both your responsibility to revive it. However, if the other person isn't showing any signs of it, it's also good to do the right things to improve this crucial aspect of all relationships. You need to start thinking more carefully about the things you'll say to the person you want to win over. The strategy you're currently using isn't working. If nothing works after several attempts, it's better to set your sights on another goal. You need to follow your spirit much more than you are now. Sometimes it's good to break the rules and be a little rebellious about the things you have to do. If you're given the option to take a well-deserved vacation right now, it's best to take it, as fatigue is probably taking its toll on you, and you're not seeing the mistakes you're making for this very reason. You need to start taking a much closer look at what you're doing, and a good rest could help you recover from this. Work presents good opportunities today, so you'll have a day where you'll feel appreciated. Leo will want some things today that will be a little out of reach, so you'll have to get someone to listen a little more. You have to say everything you want, and that's why you'll be able to put a little more into your life today, Leo. This day, Leo has the opportunity to explore many worlds right now before deciding where he wants to stay and start making his own life. If you're dating someone, but they're not completely fulfilling to you, don't be afraid to tell them the truth and break up what you've been doing together for today. At work, there are goals to meet and deadlines are looming. Start working hard now to avoid further delays. A sore neck may bother you today. Apply some mint lotion and do circular movements for at least 5 minutes. It's important to consider that fantasies are too prevalent in your life. We often dream of the impossible because we can't accept reality. Understanding that sometimes people behave in very strange ways can be a bit complicated. To do all of this, you need to focus a little more. Thinking things through is always good advice, but right now you're overthinking, and it's becoming a problem, as it's generating doubts and insecurities, something Leo isn't used to. You may face a problem that will require your intervention today. Don't try to fix everyone's life, start living your own path, and the one you're forging with your partner, if you have one. A friend wants to tell you something important, but that will have to wait, as you have an important task to complete. Don't get distracted, there will always be time to help those close to you. Today isn't the day. Concentrate on your studies, you're putting important things aside for them, so try to do well with exams so you have more time to spend with the people you love. While postponing your desires and dreams has been what has kept you active during this period, it's important to never lose your bearings. Those born under this sign have a great challenge ahead. Getting out of this phase isn't easy, and it's time to sit down and think things through, use your wits, and move forward no matter what. You're in a stage where goals seem distant, but not impossible. You overthink things and don't take the time to act. I recommend you organize your goals and explore new paths. Problems in your relationship due to your insecurity. There's a chance of a breakup, so pay attention to the signs and try to avoid losing the person you love. It's time to regain your self-confidence, and you'll be able to find someone who loves and respects you for who you are. Possible migraines will keep you awake at night. Avoid this with a good herbal tea. The king of the zodiac will have one of those days that could change the course of his life, but that will only be possible if you give others the opportunity to shape your life a little. Passions are lived with all your heart. There's no point in loving or working half-heartedly, you should always give your all. Matters of the heart shouldn't always be evaluated by reason, and you're falling into this trap, Leo. Remember that you won't always know everything, and you won't make life give you everything you want overnight. If you have the option of meeting someone and you don't have a partner, then always take things slowly, dear Leo. Work could be the ideal refuge for the lion during the day, but it won't be until the afternoon that they realize that every effort they've made will be rewarded. Money is a little tight, but at the end of the day you could receive some very good news. Don't forget to check out that muscle pain you've been having recently. It won't be serious, but it's best to rule out any underlying causes. Tip of the day: people always hide secrets. You'll never know everything about others, and don't try to, Leo. And this was your horoscope for today. I invite you to give me a like and subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications bell so you never miss your totally free daily horoscope. I wish you an excellent day and see you next.